And just like that, I'm back and ready to give you guys another review and comparison. This time it is the Ma Manier Dusk pair. One of the favorite pickups of this year, one of the favorite Jordan 5s in my collection, without a doubt. We will go over it just the same way. We got the Ma Manier imprint onto the box. Design, of course, same as the Dawn pair. You have the A logos all over the box. You do have the Ma Manier logos on the paper. And of course, you have the Ma Manier Dusk pair, which same situation that you had with the Dawn. You have the A logo on this tongue. You have the Jordan Jumpman logo on the bottom. Jumpman up here, a Ma Manier A logo right here. And this is really, it's a beautiful shoe. Definitely one of the best black shoes that I've seen in a while. Hard to do well on a black pair. But what they've done, again, with the pre-aging, it's aged so much that it's closer towards a tan than it is a pissy yellow. So to me, I really think that that's going to be something that, stands out long term. I think if you're thinking, black with a gun bottom, that's kind of how this looks. That's probably the best way to describe this. Over here, I did notice a little scuff mark, which is kind of, you check your pairs. I'm not going to return it. I can't return it anyway. Bottom line is, it happens, so this scuff was already there. You can see it here on the video. It is what it is. Something that I'll just have to deal with, but after having paid for the shoe, you wish they could do a better job with checking these and making sure nothing like that comes out there. But I'm just happy to get the pair anyway, because some people's orders got canceled and all of that. Difference with this and the Dawn pair, you do see the Ma Manier branding right here on the air bubble. I think that was a nice touch for this particular pair. As you can see on the back, the Nike Air is completely blacked out. I do like that. I actually think that makes this shoe stand out, that a lot of the logos, including the 23 here, and I've got to bring this up close, but you can see the 23, it's also blacked out. So they really wanted to make this shoe blacked out. The only parts that aren't blacked out are the age details that they've done here, and of course, the little hit of burgundy. And because it just has that little hit of burgundy, a lot of folks feel that this might be the more wearable pair between the two. I think it's about the same, because you're talking about a gray pair versus a black pair. When you compare the Dawn to the Dusk, they can both go with some similar things. As I said with the Dawn pair, this is a very muted burgundy color, so you're gonna be able to wear with this with a lot of different things. Same thing, olive green, wouldn't throw this off. You can play with your muted colors that way. Otherwise, you can stick with blacks and tans. Black t-shirt over a pair of tan pants is gonna go really well with this. Black hat, but pretty much anything you want to throw it together. And you've already seen the celebrities wearing these, so you want to pick one of their fits, you can certainly do that. They did come with 3 laces. When I did the Dawn video, I didn't show you the laces, but it's basically the same thing. You get white, you also get a cream colored lace, so if you want to play around with that. I did relace these just so I can get a nice comparison for you. And I've noticed there's a scuff on this shoe as well. So there you go. I'm gonna try to throw some water on that, see if that gets a little bit better, but that is pretty annoying. But here's the comparison shoe. I have other black suede 5s, but I felt this one was also pretty blacked out. This is, of course, Jordan 5 Aqua. So if we take two right pairs, we can kind of take a look at them. Here's the standard mesh with the standard Jordan 5 bulk. You know, this time they put the aqua in on the translucent blue, which I think that's going to help, because I think that probably will remain that color. I don't know, you know, how that will look over time as it ages. Of course, the mesh panels on the side, that will age, and you know, if it aged supremely well, it would look something like this. But as I've said before, I just don't think that this will naturally age to this. If you're thinking that, you know, you got to take a look at some aged Jordan 5s. It won't look quite as good, but I don't mind the aging on something like that. But you can see the difference in the shape. You can see that this is a lot less bulky. You can see that this tongue, it really does stand all the way up, where this tongue here, you know, it's cut off right at the top of the shoe. You can see from the back, you've got a Jumpman there. You've got Nike Air here on the back. All of that looks a lot better, in my opinion, on the Ma Manier pair. This is a Durabuck on here. This is a really nice nubuck on this pair, so you can feel the quality difference on it. Of course, this is a lot more wearable than this. You know, you really have to have a 90s vibe with this, but I've done, you know, enough with this shoe. You know, you're wearing anything that's got that taxi yellow, it'll go. You know, if you can match the aqua blue, you know, go ahead with it. But otherwise, blacks and yellows will work pretty well if you got, you know, yellow that's that same color. This was, you know, again, really nice pair. But you can see all the differences. You can see the Ma Manier in the air bubble. You know, you don't have anything written in here. You can definitely see the difference in the mesh. On the top, of course, you do have a mesh in here on the standard Jordan 5, and it's the standard mesh. You do have the Ma Manier A logos in the mesh on the Ma Manier pair. The Ma Manier pair really stands out, in my opinion, with this. You know, even though you look at this and it's, you know, seems like it's a standard black pair, I really feel that this stands out a lot just with those details. You know, you have to look closely and know, oh, this is the Ma Manier Jordan 5, you know, compared to, you know, something like this, which is a standard Jordan 5. Still love this pair, you know, still going to be wearing this. I do think that this is something I'm very happy that it's in my collection, but just comparing it to the Ma Manier, there's just so many little hidden details on here that really makes this stand out, and it's a really nice pair overall. Definitely should be up for sneaker of the year, in my opinion, and certainly up for collab of the year. This is a beautiful shoe. Of course, I've worn this shoe before, but you can see it's held up well. You know, worn it a couple of times. I've run in this, you know, and you know, Jordan 5s are like tanks, but this one is just so much cleaner, so much, you know, bulk that was trimmed down off of this. I just feel like it's so much wearable, so much more wearable than, you know, something like this. If you want to, you know, dress it up, or, you know, however you want to do your fits, this is just going to be a little bit cleaner look. I think this is going to appeal for people who may not have been interested in the Jordan 5, and then you have something like this. You do have the Ma Manier A logos on the inside here. Of course, you see Jordan's signature on the tongue, just like with the Dawn pair. You know, you got the Ma Manier on this one. So all of those details, very nice. On a standard Jordan 5, I didn't do this in the last video, but here's what you have. It says Air Jordan on the tongue here. On the other pair, same thing, it says Air Jordan on it. And this time it's right side up. A lot of times on the Jordan 5, that's upside down. And that's my comparison and overview of the Ma Manier Dusk pair. I definitely think if you cop this, you're going to be very happy with it. Anybody that I've seen with these, they've been very impressed by them. Minus the little scuffs, I think this pair, it's, like I said, one of my favorites in my collection. You know, if I'm going to go out, if I'm traveling, going out of town, if I really want to bring something that kind of stands out, I mean, you look at how that Ma Manier A logo looks on that mesh. Look at how that does. You can see it kind of reflect across that light. It's a beautiful shoe overall. But you know, that's my opinion of it. You wear what you like. I love the shoe. I don't care what the resale is on it, so you're not gonna get resale predictions from me. I think if you want the shoe, you go after it, you cop it. If it's sold out and you didn't cop it, there's gonna be more Ma Maniers coming out next year. You know, I've seen the 4s. I definitely will be after the 4s. Not so sure about the 3s, but you know, I do have a Jordan 3 review coming up pretty soon, so that's what's next on deck. But with that, over and out, y'all. I will see y'all soon. Next video, like I said, we'll come up with the Jordan 3s, and we'll take it from there. So can't wait to get you with that one. That one I've got, you know, a couple things in store for it, you know, just to give you a good overall viewpoint on the Jordan 3 and where the Jordan 3 stands now. It is growing on me, so, you know, that's kind of what I want to go over in that video. But with that, over and out.